Help one in Maryville. Sweetwater Farmstead is able-bodied workers due to unforeseen circumstances. Fair pay guaranteed. Any interested parties should be talking to Rakazargo in the town of Maryville. Okay. Now, basically, you collect a bunch of stuff. You go to the crafting station. You break it down. You get levels. That's it. Some things like enchanting and jewelry crafting can take a while because it takes a lot of breakdowns. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I would recommend, though, if you're new, sell anything that's white and blue and break down anything that's blue and purple, depending on how much money you have.
Nice. He promises. Oh, Roxargo works so hard.
What are you doing here, huh?
You saw Roxargo's flyers, yes?
Yes.
Mother had him post them across the valley. Help wanted for Sweetwater Farmstead. Ah, Sweetwater, our home sweet home. Are you interested in a job?
Oh, what is the job, huh?
We need more farmhands. You see, our farmhands have gone missing lately. So, we need more.
Your farmhands have gone missing.
You ask a lot of questions, yes? Mother just told me to stand here and find more farmhands. So I did. You have questions? Talk to Mother at our farm. Her name is Kidea, though you should call her ma'am. That is only polite, yes?
Yes. I'll go talk to your mother.
The farm is just up the road north of here. And don't worry if Mother seems cross. Roxargo's brother came home for a visit, and they have been arguing.
Can you tell me more about the missing farmhands,
The farmhands left. This one does not know why. Mother was very upset, so Roxargo offered to hang the flyers. And look, it worked! You came to help our farm.
Did anything else happen before they disappeared?
This one remembers that Verani was very unhappy. Kept talking about wanting to leave, but she is the only one, he thinks. If Verani does not return, Roxargo gets to keep her hand mirror. So he has that at least.
Okay, you get a hand mirror. Oh, but can you tell me more about your farm,
Yes, it is a moon sugar farm. Very big, very busy. Well, was busy. Roxargo is the only one left to help now. His brother, well, brother only visits. Not very good at farm work.
And you said your brother and mother were arguing,
Oh yes, Mother wants brother to stay and help with the farm. It is our family's farm after all. But brother, well, he does not wish this. Roxargo does not know why. What sleeker home can be found than in Maryvale?
Okay, let's go take a look. All set, yes?
Yes.
Hey, no worries, man. Yeah, you can get hirelings to send you mail, which will give you items that can help, but you just craft what you want, and most of it's pretty quick. And there's no chance in it. Like, well, there's only a chance for improvement. Anything else, you can actually make that chance like 100%. So. Alright, let's take a look here. Kidney. Kidea?
Kidea means no rudeness, but she hasn't time for visitors today. Best to seek company elsewhere, yes?
Oh, Razako mentioned you wanted some more farmhands have gone missing, huh?
It is true. Workers were happy and plentiful, but now, moons be praised if half our workforce remains. You look clever. Perhaps you could investigate our missing farmhands?
Any idea where the farmhands have gone to?
Mizum, owner of Fragrant Moon's plantation, sought to buy our farm after the last harvest. This one refused. Kidea suspects he now bribes away her workers in order to make this one desperate enough to sell.
Yeah, this one could go take a look for you, yes?
So kind of you to offer. But take Kidea's eldest son with you, yes? He returned home recently from moons nowhere, and now he lies about like a slug. Find the lazy Khajiit in the cave up the hill, just north of the farm.
This one will get your eldest son and start the investigation,
It's about time Kidea's layabout son helped around here. He may be clever, yes, but when it comes to farm work, you would never believe he was born and raised in Maryvale. At least Roxargo has the decency to help his poor mother.
Oh, tell me more about your rival farmer,
He is the oldest farmer in this valley. Been growing cane since this one was a kid.
Night, Bria.
And Kidea is now not as young as she once was. But make no mistake, Mizum's mind remains as sharp as a serpent's fang.
And you think that he's behind the missing farmhands,
It is possible. No workers means no crops, no profits. Who benefits from this? Mizum, who has wanted to buy Sweetwater for many years.
Have you confronted him about this,
No. Accusing Mizum with no proof would only give him an opportunity to smear Kidea's name. Bad for business. That is why she sends you to find evidence. Only then can she confront Mizum.
And you want me to take your eldest son for a bit long for your investigation?
Yes. He hasn't lifted a paw around the farm since he came home. He's a traveler, he tells me. But where does he go? What does he do? All he says is that he cannot say. Just like his father, that one. For better and worse.
It sounds like you don't get along with your eldest son,
Kidea loves her little rascal, of course. But why can't he stay at home and help around the farm? As the eldest, this farm should go to him when this one... Oh, no. Apologies. Kidea did not mean to bring up such matters.
Oh, yes.
Mother, Raxargo found a new farmhand.
Yes, sweet one, thank you. They're going to look into our troubles right after they wake up your brother.
Brother is still sleeping? Raxargo rose at dawn and has been working hard all day.
If only your brother were as dutiful as you.
Alright, let's go find this brother,
Yeah.
What a lazy, lazy brother.
Da. Sleeps all day.
Must have a care in the world.
I wonder who that could be.
What? Who is there? This one's head may ache, but that does not mean he cannot defend himself.
Awesome dog.
You do not look like a robber, so Raz would appreciate it if you kept your voice down. I need a moment to clear my head. Say, why have you barged into Raz's den unannounced?
Your mother wants you to help me find some missing farmhands,
She would trust Raz with such a task? That does not sound like Mother. Unless she just wants to get Raz out of this cave. No, don't answer that. Well, anything is better than farm work, yes? Raz will be happy to help.
Your mother mentioned your mentioned a rival, Mazum. I might be involved,
Mizum has wanted to get his paws on Sweetwater for years. If Mother can't keep the farm operating, Mizum can buy it and gain control of the valley's moon sugar cane. We need proof. Meet Raz outside the Fragrant Moon's plantation.
Alright, let's just go outside the Fragrant Moon's plantation then,
At last! Something here that's worthy of Raz's attention. Let's get to the Fragrant Moon's plantation and see what we can dig up.
Where is the plantation anyways,
Mizum's farm occupies the southern side of the valley. The big house with the walls around it. Old Mizum is a miser. Doesn't want anyone interrupting him while he counts his gold. Raz will meet you there.
You don't seem to get along with your family,
You have met Raz's family, yes? Mother has never approved of this one's occupation. She suspects he is a wandering beggar or some such nonsense. As you can imagine, this puts quite a strain on our relationship.
And your brother?
Raxargo is... he has been at Mother's side for far too long, tied to her apron strings. Besides, he has a particular disposition. Raz watched him lick an entire bowl of marbles once, all because this one told him that one of them was candy.
So you spend your time drinking and relaxing in this cave,
It's not a cave. It's a den. And Raz is on vacation. So yes, Raz drinks and lazes the time away. How did Mother put it? Yes, like a slug. If you knew what Raz's days were usually like, you would understand why Raz needs this break right now.
Mm-hmm. Anything worth stealing in here is the question. Lore book.
Da. Oh, Roz.
What I gotta try this quest on my other character where I've done everything with him.
Yeah, you get different dialogue. I don't know about the rest of the dialogue, but just talking to him right there, you get something different.
Everyone says the farmhands are just leaving, but why haven't any of them said farewell? Why do they leave their possessions behind? There's something in the sugarcane. Shazari knows it.
Stinky sheep.
I love her.
Lanasi cannot help tend the fields due to her size, so instead she balances books and helps the farmers with their finances. She does also tend to catch the occasional mouse, but that is just between us, yes?
Oh. So adorable.
Yes. I want to keep her.
You can't pickpocket her though.
Oh. She has no pockets.
Can't climb up those either.
Darn.
Let me fight Alfiq parts. Wonder if it talks. Be kind of disturbing, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I wish it would though. It'd be like all creepy.
All cute and creepy.
Da.
What do you have to say?
Did you hear that Razandar is back in town? Oh, it's been years since Majadi saw him. And now he's back, handsomer than ever. This one didn't even think it was possible.
Oh my goodness.
Someone's after your husband, though.
Fight to the death.
There's a terror bird in the middle of the field. That's nothing bad.
Yeah, is that okay?
What's going on here?
Raz is glad you made it. He was about to proceed without you. Now remember, we need to be stealthy. The fewer guards that notice us, the fewer guards we'll have to kill, yes?
Gods for Moonsugar?
Mercenaries, actually. In addition to gates and walls, Mizum hired the Red Hands to patrol his land. They're not the type to ask questions before they try to kill you. Best to slip in unseen.
But what are we looking for,
Ledgers, documents, contracts, anything that proves that Mizum bribed the farmhands. Or perhaps we will grow lucky and find a journal. Over the years, Raz has discovered that many villains enjoy documenting their nefarious plans.
Ah, journal's got it.
One more thing. Try to avoid unnecessary murder, yes? Not that the Red Hands deserve mercy, of course. But any messes you make, Raz will need to clean up. And Raz is on vacation. Besides, Mother wouldn't take kindly to killing the neighbors.
Ah, no killing, right. This will do the best.
Lead the way, Five Claw, but be stealthy. Raz will be right behind you.
Anything you should keep in mind?
It's likely the mercenaries stick to regular patrol patterns. We can take advantage of that if we're observant. Just watch where they go and which direction they look. And if you spot a place to hide, use it.
And who are the Red Hands?
Mercenaries from Pelitin. Clawless thugs who will do anything for a price. Thievery, kidnapping, even murder. They also deal in the slave trade. Mizum must be truly desperate to hire them.
About to say, it's a Khajiit DLC. We have to have sneaking.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's trespassing.
Yay!
Here goes your bounty.
I think I have a pardon edict, maybe? Hopefully. I don't want to die.
Do.
Sneaky snake.
God, don't get caught.
Ninja.
Meanwhile, there's like 5 of us just sneaking around here.
Right?
This creature was attacked by something unnatural. That much is clear.
Can't tell who are players and who are the NPCs.
Yeah.
Something over there too. I guess we're closer here, so I might as well go inside. Person's moving.
Shit.
Ledger. These Moonsugar thieves have been growing bolder. Mizum simply cannot understand it. His posted guards and entrance settlers hired mercenaries to patrol his farm. Questioning and re-questioning every farmhand that remains. Do nothing. The rest of Red Hands have played him for a fool. Wouldn't be surprising if they are behind the disappearance of Mizumi's Moonsugar. Still, accusing them would be such a point of a business relationship fatal. And all Ballerini wants to talk about his supposed beast. What utter nonsense.
So, Moonsugar disappears from Mizum stores as well. Interesting.
Hmm? And we quietly slip out the front. And the wiser. Idiot Lex. Big bear.
Da.
I've had to splint.
First, Muzum loses Moonsugar. Now his farmers won't work. What nonsense.
There is something out there, Mizum. Some sort of beast.
Bah! A beast! This one sees no beast. All he sees are lazy Khajiit who make up foolish lies.
The farmers of Maryvale are... Let's return to Mother's farm and discuss what we learned.
And we didn't get a bounty somehow. I mean, honestly, I don't want to be a farmer here either. You got like terror birds and lions just like roaming your sugarcane.
And you know, if you get Mizoom as your boss, you know, that would be horror bad.
Had worse bosses.
True.
See what else does to
Old
say.
Mizoom is dealing with missing moon sugar, scared farmhands, and a mysterious beast. Perhaps he and Mother suffered the same problem, yes?
And what do you think that problem is?
A creature prowls the sugarcane fields. Something far deadlier than a terror bird. If this is true, then Raz fears the missing farmhands reside in the belly of this beast. And so will many others, if we don't put a stop to it.
And what can we do?
You must visit Honeybreeze Homestead, another moon sugar farm in the valley. If Raz is right, Jedolthol will be suffering from the same problem as Mizoom and Mother.
This one will head to Honeybreeze Homestead then,
The farmstead is just across the bridge, on the southern side of the valley. In the meantime, Raz will try to convince his family to stay out of the fields. Perhaps they will be reasonable today. That would be a welcome change, yes?
And what should I look for in the Honeybreeze Homestead,
Anything that proves this beast exists. Corpses, tracks, strange residue. With luck, Jedolthol will have even seen this creature. Him or one of his 3 lovely daughters. Ah, Jedolthol's daughters. Raz wonders if they still remember him.
You have a pass of the 3 daughters?
Does Raz seem like the type to kiss and tell?
Nope.
Well, not while sober, at least. Now that this one thinks about it, he may not have left things on the best footing in regards to the daughters. Particularly when it comes to certain promises.
Promises?
Raz admits to succumbing to the folly of youth in his younger days. Though after so many years, this one assumes they have forgotten about such things.
Oh god.
Razzle, your mother sends you to find our missing farmhands, and this is where you end up? Our house?
We already searched Mizoom's plantation. Raz came back to warn you about...
Excuses. And this one thought you learned more in your travels than which tavern served the cheapest ale.
You better go, Fatwa. This may take some time.
Immersion breaking. Ready?
Yeah.
Something tells me he was engaged.
Yeah.
Most moon sugar comes from the forest of Tanmar, but you can find plantations all over Elsweyr. Kenarthy's Roost and Reaper's March are prime examples, as well as Maryvale, of course.
Please, someone help! A monster is attacking the farm!
What do we do?
Oh, Raz does not like the look of this.
It cornered Jadathel, chased his daughters into the field. You have to help them.
Ah, what is attacking the farm? Slow
A
down.
monster. I heard it. It roared loud enough for Alkosh to hear. I ran, but the noise must have startled the local animals as well. A lion nearly took my arm. Please, you must help Jadathel. He is hiding just ahead.
This one will go find Jadathon.
Quickly, go on ahead and find Jadolfo. Raz will help our friend here.
Wonder if we'll find out later he's like slowly killing off the competition. Blaming a beast.
Wouldn't doubt it, but like, I don't know.
No, I mean like Razandar's doing it.
He wouldn't.
Well, this expansion's all about like finding out like horrible things about your friends.
Let Jadothel's family be
Like
safe.
Cadwell?
Please, please, Jadothel begs. You must rescue his 3 daughters from that horrid beast. They should just be west of here up the path. You must find them before that monster does.
What kind of monster did you see?
Jadothel was only able to catch a glimpse of it as he ran. But what he saw was unnatural. It was an enormous beast, with a mouthful of fangs and a thick leathery hide. Oh, why has such a thing come to our peaceful home?
I will save your daughters from this monster. Don't worry.
What if it's a werewolf?
What if it's a golden retriever?
I mean...
Bark, bark.
Goldens are always best doggos, though.
The best at killing.
True.
Here's one.
These beasts should thank the moons that they found me without my bow. I'd make quick work of them if I had it on hand. Have you seen my father, by chance? He's a kind man, but not very quick. I fear he may have come to harm.
Your father is safe down the hill, and I cleared a path for you. You should go to him.
Of course. I'll make sure he stays safe. Have you also seen my sisters? I tried my best to lead them to safety, but they scattered in their panic.
This one is still looking for them.
Then I must ask you to find them. My sisters are not fighters. They will need your protection far more than I. For now, I'll make my way back to my father.
This one will do the best.
The fragrant Pascheroni. Raz is glad to see you safe.
Hello, Raz. I didn't know you
Oh
were
my
back
God.
in Maryvale.
Well, yes. Come, let Raz lead you to safety.
Very well, but do not think you can just slip away again. We have
Raz
much
is
to
a
talk
player.
about.
He did it. He's doing it with all 3 of them. Oh.
Raz.
Well, actually, is monogamy something for Khajiit? I don't remember.
I don't know. I don't know, actually. I have to look it up. I'm curious.
You know, it's not for orcs.
Yeet.
Congrats. Oh, one is over this way. Hello?
By the moons, you have to help me. A monster attacked our farm. My father ran, but I do not know what became of him.
My father is safe and is down the hill. We'll clear the path for you.
Oh, thank goodness. Have you seen my 2 sisters as well? We separated in our panic, and I fear for their safety.
This one found one of them.
Oh, I'm happy to hear that, but I'm still worried about my remaining sister. Please, could you find her? Preferably before that monster does.
This one will try.
Raz, you're here?
Of course. You are safe now, sweet Nura. Raz will get you to safety.
The two of us behind the mill reminds me of old times, old promises.
Let's talk about that later. Much later.
Oh, Raz.
Raz will make sure she gets to safety. Best if you go on ahead, yes?
Please do not worry about me.
Oh my goodness.
Raz.
Have you seen my father, Jadathal? I've been searching for him, but I wasn't able to make it very far.
He is safe and down the hill. I cleared the path for you. Go see him.
Thank the moons. And have you possibly seen my two sisters? I seek them as well.
They're both safe.
What a relief to hear. I feared the worst when I heard that monster attack. But it seems that we have been blessed with bright moons this day.
Could you tell me more about this creature?
I remember a voice shouting commands. An Imperial, perhaps? Though what an Imperial would be doing on our farm, I do not know. I did see the monster head for the cave up the hill. It may still be there.
Thank you.
The beautiful Banji. It is good to see you alive and well.
At last you have returned to me. Oh, I knew you would keep your promise.
Yes. Raz is
Raz.
keeping his promise, of course.
Raz.
Raz will make sure she gets...
I will be vigilant, yes. I will be very, very vigilant.
Oh jeez.
So you have like the hunter type sister. You have the
Caregiver.
Yeah, and then you have the more like priestess.
Or ditzy. She seemed ditzy to me.
Actually, seems more like a devotee, like a shrine maiden.
Yeah, I can see that.
Very good, my pet. That should distract those farmers for quite a while. An intruder! Quick, Dolor, kill them at once!
Dark moons, a Daedra. Raz hates those things.
Like, look where we are, right? We're like right in the middle of it here. And then look where Raz is here. Like, Danger, I hate those things. I'm not even going in there, guys. Like, you search around, and I will be out here, just waiting for you to come out.
Freaking Roz. I love him though.
Raz knew something was sour in Sweet Maryvale. Well, at least we know what happened to the missing farmhands. But why does a Daedroth care about moon sugar?
Oh, well, when we entered this cave, we saw a mage speaking to the Daedroth.
Then it is likely this mage must have summoned the Daedra. Wouldn't be too surprising if he was behind the missing moon sugar as well.
So what is our next step,
Raz was able to question Jadathol, while you dealt with our large friend over there. Our neighbor has also lost moon sugar this season, yet has seen no thieves. Let us return to Mother's farm and examine her storage cellar.
Alright, let us go to your mother's farm then,
If Mazum and Jadathol have been robbed, then Mother is likely the next target. And with luck, her cellar will show evidence of the theft.
Oh, what should we search in your mother's search for in your mother's cellar,
Despite Mizum and Jadathol's vigilance, the thieves we seek were never seen. Raz means to discover just how this is possible.
There they are! Moons be praised. Thank you both. Because of your help, this one's family is safe.
Raz is so pleased to see you and your daughters unharmed. All 3 of your daughters.
Uh-oh.
Yes, Raz. And all 3 of us have been talking quite a bit about you.
Specifically, how you seem to have made certain promises to all of us.
Do you remember, Razamdar? Oh, this one will love you forever. This one will come back for you soon. This one only has eyes for you.
What? Raz, is this true?
Now, Raz can explain everything.
How you gonna explain this, Raz?
You should head to Mother's cellar while Raz clears up this misunderstanding.
How do you explain it?
You must understand, this was many years ago, and Raz now has the maturity to admit that he was, in his youth, a complete and utter muskarse at times. In his defense, however, Raz did plan to choose but one daughter to woo. Eventually.
Well, it sounds like it didn't end up happening then.
Yes, well, this was only a short time before Raz left Maryvale, and as he had no intention of ever returning to this town, he did not see the harm in making certain promises. Promises he had no plans to keep, of course.
And what's he going to do now,
Oh, Raz has talked his way out of stickier situations than this. Have no worries. For now, you should head to Mother's cellar. This one will try to meet you there as soon as he is able.
If Raz hadn't just rescued my entire family, I'd have ripped the lungs out of his chest. Even so, he's certainly not leaving here unscathed.
It might be best if you leave now, Rook. You played no part in this vagrant's betrayal.
Ugh, I don't know what I ever saw in Raz. I mean, just look at his stupid hair. I can't believe he kept it that way.
Kept it that way. Jadalthal?
Jadalthal was curious as to why his daughters were so distraught when Raz first left. Now this one starts to paint the picture, yes?
Vanilla Queen, yeah.
Raz.
Well, we answered our question. Polygamy is not a thing inside the Khajiit culture.
Yes.
Well, at least not commonly practiced, it seems.
I say, if we get to pick, I hope we get to pick one, because, like, I would pick the priestess one.
Welcome back, Hamburger.
They should make that a thing in ESO, by the way.
They're making it in 76.
They are?
Yeah, the NPCs that they're bringing in, you can romance.
Yes.
Interested to see if they can do it here. But
I don't see why they can't.
With so many zones and such, I'm not sure what you'd do with it though.
Oh, I mean, I don't know. They could do it like Skyrim, but like, cause you have a house technically. And
They just stay at home all day? Yeah, maybe.
I guess.
Or I would love to have a companion to go along with like each area. Like I've been saying that for a while. Like make it so you can have like a purchasable NPC that you could come around with you.
That too. Because sometimes you just can't take things on alone.
Mm-hmm. Alright, storage cell time.
Let us search for signs of thievery. And if Roz's family decides to poke their snouts in, ignore them. The less attention we give, the quicker they will leave.
Such a family man.
Nothing out of the
Search for
ordinary.
the farmhands? Our cellar? What? Are they hiding in the walls?
No clues to be found here, it seems. That is a rather ornate tapestry for the cellar. Mother,
What?
did you hang this?
No, of course not. Who would Mother be trying to impress? The cellar rats?
A secret passage, eh? Raz thought he felt a draft in here.
Did you talk to Rez?
Oops.
This must be how the thieves could steal the moon sugar without being spotted. They tunnel directly into the storage cellars of the farms. If it wasn't highly illegal, Raz would be impressed.
Any idea who's behind this then?
They are organized, that's for sure. They terrorize farmers with Daedra and missing farmhands, all to distract them from their missing moon sugar. And stolen moon sugar means only one thing.
Skooma.
Skooma. The prize all criminal organizations hope to achieve by processing moon sugar. Raz thinks it's about time we confront these unwelcome thieves. Let them know just what Maryvale thinks of skooma smugglers.
What do you guys say?
How could Gidea have been so blind? You and Razum will go into the tunnel, yes? Find whoever has been stealing our moon sugar, and make sure they never do so again.
Has that tunnel always been there?
Oh, his family.
Yeah.
A mini quest indoors, not out of the world, would have much more control. It will sustain your camp if you want. Yeah. Yeah, same thing I want for ESO. I want like people I can have around my house. I want to hire a bard. I want to put in more like just general friends and all that stuff. But then I also want like a romanceable companions, like somebody that can be like, "Oh, you're home. Welcome."
Just as Raz suspected. These caverns extend below the entire valley. Farmers used them to store tools and equipment before there was a series of cave-ins. They've been abandoned for decades.
Huh. Seems the sugar thieves don't mind the threat of cave-ins, huh?
Raz was thinking the same thing. Given the size of these caverns, the thieves could have quite a large operation. Best if we move ahead quickly and see what we can find.
Alright, this one will be. Let's begin the search, You want to buy a wife? I'm not saying a wife necessarily. A romanceable companion could also just be somebody that's just like, oh yes, dude, you know, I'm your maid or something else like that. It's a nice little treat for having coming home. Somebody to join you with the companions. A bard is really what I would want, but other people would like to have like a.
Well, look who we got here. Intruders. Oh, you're going to get in trouble.
Oh, hey. Who are you?
Why, you certainly have a lot of eyes. And they're different colors, too. Fancy that.
What?
Would you mind untying me? Itchy,
Huh?
itchy, and I just can't scratch. Don't know why Sivas tied me up. He's a mean mage.
Who are you and what are you doing down here?
I'm a smuggler. I'm smuggling. Well, at the moment I'm tied up, obviously. We're making skooma, see? Lots of skooma. Only I tripped into a barrel. Clumsy me. And now I am feeling so good. Besides the itching, of course. And Sivas tying me up.
Who's Sivas?
Boss man! He does all sorts of nasty things. Summons Daedra, steals from the kitty farmers, ties me up. You should give him a talking to. He's down in the caverns somewhere. Oh, he'll be mad that you're here, though. Really, really mad.
Ah, thanks for the warning.
Perhaps, if you would be so kind, you could get me more skooma while you're down there. We have a lot. A lot. And the colors are starting to fade. I really, really don't want them to, but they are.
Oh, God.
A skooma rig operated by a Daedra summoning mage. This one thinks we need to put an end to this. And Raz isn't even wearing his fancy leathers. The caves branch here. You should follow the corridor while Raz
Props
takes
to that
the
voice
side
actor,
passages.
man.
We'll meet
Yes.
up farther ahead.
That is a great voice acting thing there. I would love the opportunity to do that. They had fun with that.
You think I left Cyrodiil for a few pieces of gold? We need to double our production. The time for stealth and subterfuge is ending. Soon we will launch a raid on the farms.
I hope she'd lived through that.
Same.
Patience, Tintin. Patience.
She would be a great companion.
We'll find the one who killed your brother and flay them alive.
There you are, Five Claw. Time to put an end. Leaving so soon? Well, there Raz will wait here for you then. Time to put an end to this skooma operation. Leaving so soon? There you are. A skooma rig operated by a...
Okay, let's go. Bit of a bug out there.
So you're the one interfering in my operation.
Sleek, now's our chance to end this, once and for all.
That was pretty quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of make this look like cannabis.
They do. I mean, technically it is a drug.
Sugar is a drug, actually. Some people say it's more addictive than almost anything else. Oh, I just got the pun of this quest, too. Home sweet home. With sweet, sweet moon sugar.
Yes.
Ah, god damn it. Long loading screen.
If we ever get companions to like take along with us, I want Roz.
Yeah, I want somebody to go along with me. I think I don't want necessarily a romantic companion. I want somebody that just like talks about areas.
Yeah. Makes funny comments.
A bard to like sing my song as I fight.
Sure, Gorath.
I wouldn't mind. I think you can get Saragorath, but maybe you get like Askill or one of his disciples there.
Yeah.
Just an expansion upon the augur.
Yeah. Barbas, I think it was.
Ooh, Barbas, well, interesting.
Yeah.
you gotta say, Kidia?
Razum is smug. Well, smugger than usual. And this one can only assume that means that you have solved our problem. Perhaps Kidea's eldest son is good for something after all.
Ugh, Roxargo lost his grapes. Best to watch where you step, yes?
Oh boy.
Quite the investigation, yes? We infiltrated a heavily patrolled farmstead, saved 3 beautiful damsels, and dismantled the skooma operation. All in all, not a bad day's work.
And now you can get back to relaxing, yes?
Ah, yes. Mother's docile screeching can lull Raz to sleep. Now, this one suspects that Mother would try to cheat you if you ask her for payment. So here, a reward from Raz's own pockets. Aren't you a lucky one?
Yay!
Well, it seems you're good for something at least.
Good for something. Raz took down an entire skooma operation for Jode's sake.
Razumdar, sir, I have an urgent message for you from Queen Irene.
A message for Raz? Ah! Who would waste the paper on him?
Roxargo, shush! Queen Irene? Razum, what is he talking about?
Raz's next assignment. It seems this one's vacation is over, Mother.
Already? But you only just arrived.
Well, Raz could stay for one last meal before he departs.
And letters? Will you write us letters?
Doesn't Raz always?
Oh.
Don't mind me. Soon as Razumdar is ready to leave, I'll be out of your hair.
Seems that duty calls, thank the moons. Raz does not know if he would have survived another day with his oh-so-beloved family. Still, he can at least stay for one more meal.
And you seem eager to leave, hmm?
This may come as a surprise, Five Claw, but Raz has never been particularly fond of small-town life. The first opportunity this one had to leave, he took it. He still remembers that day, and is very thankful for it.
And what exactly was that opportunity that allowed you to leave, hmm?
Let's just say that it involved a certain high elf noble seeking adventure, 3 bottles of whiskey, and a small fire. Well, a large fire, but it was quickly contained.
A certain high elf noble, Queen Irene. You got us
Irene
drunk.
certainly wasn't a queen back then. But Raz speaks too much, no? Perhaps he will tell you the tale another time, when there is far more wine and far fewer mothers about.
He totally got it on.
Kidea did not think Razum would be leaving so soon. But it seems he has important matters to attend to. Who is Kidea to deny the High Elf Queen? This one wonders, what exactly does her son do for the Queen?
Did you talk to him about it, hmm?
Yes, perhaps it is time to stop assuming the worst of this one's rascal. Easy as that may be, Kidea will cook a nice dinner for her family tonight. Some fresh salmon sprinkled with moon sugar, perhaps. Just the way Razum likes it.
Roxargo never gets letters from tiny elves. Why does brother get to have all the fun?
Oh, that was a pleasant one.
Yes. Roxargo is such a baby.
He is. Wait, where's the Imperial?
Yeah. Is she
Probably still down in the tunnel.
probably.